Hello friends, welcome to my channel Likira Techies. In this video, I am going to provide one example in Angular signals. So the concept is real-time POS application, product add screen. It includes the complete calculation and product add, update and delete actions. Okay. So let me start the implementation. So I already created one application and also created four components. The first component is product. This is the base component. So in this product component, I am used three more components. Okay. So the first one is product add. So this is responsible for adding and update actions. Okay. And the second one is product list. Whenever we added one of the product, it will be listed in this product list component. And the final one is summary. So it contains the complete calculation information. Okay, so that includes the tax, summary total and net total. So based on the product change, the calculation will happen automatically using our signals concept. Okay, and additionally I created one service also. Okay, the service name is master service. So the first thing is I am going to create one common model. So already we have a folder. I am going to create one new file, sales product. So here we can declare the properties one by one. So the first one is serial number, data type is number, and then this product code, data type is string, and then product name. So the data type is string only. Next price. So here the data type is number, then quantity, and the final one is total. So these are the properties we are going to use. So let me format this one, and our application also in the running mode. So you can see. So there are three components. As of now, we not included any of the design related activities. So first let me go to the service side. Here we can define our signals within product array. Okay. So let me include these signals. We can provide a product list, the variable name, and we can use the model class. So it will have the collections of product information. So let me provide as the array. So the default value is empty array. Okay. So let me format this one. So since we have this array, so let me work on this product list component. Okay. So in this product list component, I'm going to create the constructor, and then we can inject our service here. Service name is master service. Next in this product list HTML side, we can remove the existing content. So let me include one div tag. For the designing purpose, I am using the bootstrap only. So let me include some bootstrap class. Here let me include the table. So in this table header, static columns. So the first one is serial number. So already we have created the model, right? Based on that, we can include all the items one by one. And finally, we can include the action. So let me save this one. And in this table body, we can generate the row from our array. So let me use the service dot and our array name. Okay, this is the product list. And as per the signal syntax, we have to use like this. Next, we can include the TD area. So let me include all the items one by one. So final one is the action. Let me include this edit. Similarly, let me include one more button, that is for the delete. So let me save this one. See the response now. So currently there is no data. So that's why we are seeing the screen. So the next thing is we can work for this product ad. So first what I'm going to do, let me start from this master services. Here I'm going to write one function, add product. It's having one parameter and the data type is sales product. Okay. And whatever value is coming, we have to include in this current product list. So this dot product list update. Okay, so in this case actually we need to use the mutate option. Okay, so let me save this one. Why we are using this mutate means, so whatever value is already there, we are having the value and additionally we are including some items. Okay, we are not modifying the current data. Next, move on this product add component. So let me copy the whole content for the designing purpose. Here we can remove this complete table area. So the first one calls one we can use 4, and let me include the form group. So this is for product, and we can use the select control. Class is form control. Okay, and let me provide some default options. I mean the static options. Okay, okay, I just provided some static value only. See the response now. Okay, and I'm going to include two more controls. This is for quantity. So similarly, I'm going to include one more control. This is for the price, and then we can have one button. So initially we can give us the add product. Okay, so let me save this one. See, it should be like this. So idea is very simple. I'm going to choose the product. So after that I'm going to include this quantity and price. So once I'm click this add button, so we are going to include all the data into our signals array. So then it will be automatically reflected in our listing. That is the plan. So next thing is we need to handle this data. Okay, for handling this one I'm going to use the reactive forms only. So let me include the constructor. I'm just injecting this form builder. So before that, if you are using this reactive forms, then make sure we have to import the reactive form model. Next, move on this product add component. Okay, if it is not coming, then we have to import it manually. And next I'm going to inject the service because anyway it's needed. Okay, and then initiating our form. So the first field is serial number. We can provide the default value is 0, and the second one is code, and the default value is empty. Similarly, the second field is name, and then quantity. The quantity data type is number. The default value I can provide as 1. Next one is the price. So default value we can provide 0. And then total. So here also we can provide the default value 0. So let me format this one, and we can bind this form into our HTML control. So let me make this div into form. Okay, and this one also we can make this into, so instead of the anchor tag, let me provide button, and the type is submit. And then event, add product. So let me copy this one, and I just included here. And the next thing is we need to map the controls. So the first one is select control. So here we can map this code. So similarly we can use for this quantity and price. Other fields actually we are not showing, but in the back end we are using the hidden manner. Okay, so let me save this one. Why we are getting this error? Okay, okay, now the error got resolved. Okay, it is there. And the next thing is some internal calculation. Okay, so whenever we are clicking this button, based on this quantity and price, I'm going to calculate this total. So what I'm going to do in this add product, the same way, let me take this price also. Okay, now we have this total. And the next thing is we have to call our API. So before that, I'm going to create one object because the data available in the form only. So that we need to convert into the object format. Okay. Add missing properties. Okay. So here the first one is serial number. And the second one is code. The code we can get it from the form itself. And we are converting this into string. Okay. So the same way I'm going to include for this name and then price. So price it's not needed because already we have the value. So we can directly use price and the quantity also this total. Okay. So let me format this one. So next time calling this service add product, I'm going to pass the same object. So let me verify this one. I'm just to choose to one of the product. The quantity is 1 and price let me provide 10. Once I'm click this add button, see the records are added here. But here we can see this name, it's not loaded. So the reason is we have the only control. So we are considered for this code only. But whenever we are choosing the product, obviously we can get this product name that we can assign into our product form itself. Okay. So let me do that now. So in this HTML side, I'm going to include the onChange event. And the function name is product change. And let me define this function as well. Here we can get the product name. Options. And we need to pass the index. So what I'm going to do, let me use the selected index. Okay. Dot text. So let me format this one. So whatever value is coming, I just included in this console. Okay, we are getting the error. Okay, here this index should be caps. So let me try once again. See, we are able to get this exact product name. So we can assign this value into our form. Okay, this is fine. Now I am trying to add one more product. See, all the values are included. So the next thing is we have to work for the summary calculation. So we can start from the service side. Here first I am declaring one property, that is total quantity, and we can use the computed. This is part of the signal only. So first we need to import it. So if you are using this computed also, it will return the result as signal only. length. So similarly, we need to calculate the subtotal, tax, and the net total. So first we can bind this total quantity, okay? So let me go back to our product summary. First in this TS side, I'm going to create the constructor and then we can inject the service. Next in this HTML side. So in this HTML side, I'm going to include one table. For the designing purpose, we can copy the complete content from the list. Then I added it here. In our case, there is no table head and there is no looping also. So the first one is total quantity. And here we need to bind the value. So service dot and then this variable total quantity. Okay. So we can remove all other items. And here also let me mark this into call span 4. Okay. First we can see the output. After that we can include the other fields. It should be like this. So when I choose the product, see the quantity is 1. Oh, it's not cleared. Okay, see the quantity is increased. And one more thing, whenever I'm added the new product, make sure we have to clear this one. So once we added, so let me provide the default value for all the properties. The quantity default value is 1, 0, southern also 0. Okay. So similarly, this total quantity, we can include the other items. First, we can finish from the design side. Summary total. Then summary tax. And the final one is summary net total. Okay. And we need to provide the exact value. So in this service side, I am going to declare 3 more properties. The first one is for summary total. Again, I am going to use the computer. This is product list. So in this product list, we are going to take the total property and we are going to make the sum. Okay. And then the current value. And we can provide the default value also. So let me save this one. And in this summary, we can bind the exact one. So let me see now. See, you can see the summary total. Okay. The same way, 100 plus 200, the total value is 300. So next we have to work for this tax. So summary tax. So we can provide the default tax percentage is 7. So this dot summary total is 7. Okay, this is a signal, so we have to follow the syntax. So this is the tax, and the final one is net total. Summary net total. This is the sum of subtotal plus tax. Okay. Again, I am choosing one product. See now, total 10 and tax is 7. Overall net total is 10.7. If I am taking another one product, see 110 and tax is 7.7. Overall net total is 117.7. So next we can work for this delete and edit functionality. First let me start from the delete. Okay. Here we can pass this serial number. This is the identity column for us. And also I'm defining this function here. And in this service side, we can define one function similar to this add product. Remove product. Number. So here what I'm going to do, let me include the filter option. So let me call this function from our component side. Okay. And also instead of the muted, we can use the update option. Okay. Now let me try to include one product here. So I just added two products. Now I'm trying to remove the first one. See, it's got removed, and also it is reflected in the calculation side. See. So now I'm going to include one more item. Okay. So now if I'm removing, I believe it will remove both the records. Okay. The reason is both are having the same serial number. For that also I need to work on that. Anyway, see. So it's removed both the records. See, it's automatically reflected in our calculation area also. Okay. So next we can work on the update functionality. So in this edit, right? So here, let me include one function. Function edit. Okay. Next in this our service side, here I'm just declaring one more property, that is product item. Again, this one also is signal. but the only difference is this is the object. Okay, we have included the default value. The quantity, let me provide one. Next, writing one function. And here we can set the value for this product item. Okay, I'm going to use the set property, the function. Then we can get the exact value from this product list. Okay, next in our component side. So in this edit function, let me call this get product by code, and I'm going to pass the serial number. That's it. Okay. Next in our add product component. So in this constructor side, I'm going to include this C effect. So in this C effect, I'm going to set the values into our product form. The value we can get it from the product item that we declared in our service side. First I added the serial number. The same way we can include the other properties also one by one. So let me verify this one. So there are two products I added. So once I'm clicked this edit button, see the coconut oil and the quantity also loaded fine. Same way if I'm clicking the first one, the sugar. So we are loaded the current data. So next what I'm going to do, complete the update function. And we can change this text also. So let me declare one variable here. It should be add product. Okay. Next in this update scenario, I'm just checking the serial number is more than 0. So that means if it is having the value, then obviously it is the edit scenario. Okay. Then I'm changing this into update. So let me format this one. And also when we are doing the reset after completing this add, we can change the text also into add product. For the update function, first let me create one function in the service side. It's almost similar to this add product. Here let me declare one new array. So in this complete product list, we can use the map for creating the loop. If item dot serial number triple equal to this product dot serial number, we can consider this new set of data. Okay. Otherwise, if both are matching, we are using the new record. Otherwise, we can keep the existing records. That's it. And finally, using this set option, we can provide this new array. Okay. So next in our component side, first we should know whether this is the update or add. So what we can do, let me take the serial number because that is the unique column. Okay. And in this object, let me provide a 0. So that is the default value. And if it is 0, then obviously it is the add scenario. Else, this is the update scenario. Okay. And in this update scenario, we can use the correct serial number. I mean the existing one. But this add scenario, we have to generate it. So initially I provided I taken the count of records, then I added +1. Here the problem is, if I'm having the 3 records, if I'm trying to delete the second one means, we will have the ID 1 and 3. So if I'm creating the third record, again the ID will be generated as the 3. So avoiding that, what we can do, let me take the maximum value of ID. There we can do the +1. Okay. Again, we are using the same product list only. And before taking the maximum value, let me check one small condition. First, I am checking the length. If it is having more than 0 only, I am doing like this. Otherwise, we can have the default value 0. So next in the serial number, I am just adding this maximum ID +1. Okay. So let me format this one. First, I am choosing this rice and quantity 11, price 10. It's added. And second, I choose this sugar. And finally, coconut oil. So, we have all the values. So next what I'm going to do, let me remove the second record. See, second record got deleted and it is affected in the calculation area also. I'm going to add this sugar once again. See, the new ID is created. And also let me try to edit this coconut oil. So instead of 16, I'm going to provide 17 and this should be 5. See now, it's got reflected. The same way, here this quantity I'm going to provide 12. So the price would not 5. So it is reflected and we can see this calculation also. Okay. Now it is rounded. If needed, manually we can include the rounding also by using the number pipe. So anyway, we have just included. Okay, all the functionalities are working. So now we are in the end of the video. We have completed this add, edit, delete, and also this calculation. So as of now, so whatever data we are doing, we are just storing in this signal array. In the service side, we are just declaring. So based on that only, we are completely working. So in case if you are using real-time HTTP services, then we will get all the responses, the observable format. So then using to signal option, we can convert the values into signal. That value we can assign into our product list. So then it will be automatically reflected. So the same way, whenever we are doing this add product, we have to make entry in the service also. So then we will have the updated record in the service side. So the same thing applicable for this update and remove also. So still if you have any doubts or clarification, please post in the comment box and also please don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you. Thanks for watching.